I know exactly what I'm doing. DFG, you heard? Yeah, I'm from the streets where the hood was swallowing me. Bullets are following me. These haters out to get me. Look how this product fit me. We move around with blickies. I got that bag, not a stash. Thick as Lionel Richie's Jag riding out the 50. Many men wish death upon me. Don't hold your breath, a nigga step and get pressed to concrete. I'm God's blessed. I don't stress, I get dressed to R&B. Teflon on, doing duets with an Aubrey. It be some tragic shit. Paramedics looking sad as shit. Throw a sheet over you like a magic trick. This Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
I remember speaking with Hot Boy Turk this year, and he had a drug problem before he went to jail. When you went to jail, there's no drugs, allegedly, right? But there's no drugs. There's no drugs. Did you go through any withdrawals? Like, how tough was that in jail with no drugs?
I mean, you know, and the creator is so perfect, man. It's because, like, for me, it was like one of them things where I kind of like weaned off of things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got there, and at first I was still, you know, the type of person that would, you know, still smoke weed if they had, you know, not really, but I would do it if somebody had it. I'd be like, oh, word, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you indulge.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But so, you know, then after a while, I was like, you know what I'm saying? And then after a while, I was smoking cigarettes, and, you know, I started working out. I always was type to play ball and stuff like that. So, you know, after a while, I started really, you know, paying attention to my health, well, being more health regimented, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So, you know, after a while, I just left cigarettes alone, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, so I can't really say like I had like a withdrawal kind of thing. I probably did, like, not knowing what was going on, like, you know, the sleeping, you know, when I first came up north, I was sleeping all day, all night, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I wanted to do was sleep, you know what I'm saying? So that probably was what the withdrawal was for me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, and then, you know, like I said, I just started building up from that, you know what I mean, from there.
What about pussy?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, you know what I mean?
Is that a wedding ring?
Yeah, this is a wedding ring, so.
He didn't say that. He said, well, it is what it is.
I mean, you know.
I'm trying to help, bro. I'm trying to
I see. You had to give him a reminder.
get in front of us.
Did you get married while you was on the inside or before?
Yeah, I was actually married before I got locked up. You know, I was married to a young woman. The woman of the mother of my sons. We were married, and you know, we were married for 10 years, and we got married in 2005, and then 2015 she decided to get a divorce. You know, we was going through a lot. She was going through a lot. So we got a divorce, and then I met another young woman a couple of years later. And then we got married, you know. Shout out to her. Shout out to Hustle Money. Extraordinaire, baby. I wouldn't be able to live it down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know. So yeah, man. You know, it was just.
How much did that help?
Yeah, that helped a lot. You know, we didn't even get a chance to have trailers. You know what I'm saying? But just to the companionship of a woman, you know, and just, you know, that connection that we have is, you know, helped me a lot in that bit, you know, visits and, you know, stuff like that. You know, it's people need that kind of stuff in jail, man.
Got to be tough losing your wife while you're behind bars.
It was, but I put her through a lot, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was on drugs, you know, half the time. You know what I mean? You know, I was, you know, doing all kinds of things that was hurting her, you know what I mean? So I understood when she said she wanted a divorce. You know what I'm saying? I was, you know, I didn't contest it. I was like, well, look, you know, we don't have to do this, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I understand, you know, if that's what you want to do. So, you know, we weren't on any bad terms, anything, you know what I mean? It was just like, yo, look, I need to take care of our sons, and this is what I need to do right now for me. And you know, I was like, all right, well, you know, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere, you know. So, you know, always one of those things, you know. Then I met the young lady, Letitia.
You saying it like you was out in the club, like I met.
Yeah, then I met her. Well, I actually met her through, like, you know, social media, mutual friend. You know what I mean? Knew my aunt. You know, my aunt. She, you know how mutual people know somebody on Facebook.
Yeah.
So my man had her on his Facebook, and then she knew, since she was kind of, then she met my aunt through that. You know what I mean? And then I guess, you know, my aunt was like, yo, yeah, that's my nephew. And then, you know, my aunt hollered at me like, yo, this is a beautiful young lady, man. She, you know, you should meet her. You know, she wasn't really trying to get with me or nothing. She just was a friend of my aunt's. And then my aunt was like, yo, you should meet her. I think y'all, you know, y'all be cool. And then one day I'm gonna ask her if she don't mind. My aunt was trying to hook us up, basically. Like, you need a woman in your life type of thing, like, you know what I'm saying? And then she was like, look, so I'm gonna ask her if she can call one day, and, you know, I could call you, and, you know, I could call her and y'all could talk. And then, you know, she was with it, you know, and then, you know, we started talking.
She Harlem shaked herself into a situation.
Man, you know, she just was actually just kind of you know, keep me strong type of thing. That's how our relationship was at first, you know. Just, yo, you know, hold your head in there, you know, if anything, I'm here, call me, you know, at first I didn't have a number, so my aunt was like, you know, our liaison, you know. And she was just like, yo, one day she was like, yo, look, you know, like, you can call me too. Like, you don't really gotta always call through your aunt, you know what I'm saying? So that was how that time progressed, you know what I mean?
How did you know you wanted to get married to her?
I don't know, man. It was just something that clicked. We were just talking about that the other day, like, you know what I mean? It was something that clicked, you know, in her voice. Like, it was just something that was really familiar about her soul, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know, I didn't know what it was, you know what I'm saying? It's just every time I spoke to her, like, I felt some kind of way, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it was because I had been around a woman, but it was more than that. It was just like her spirit was like what I was kind of looking for, like, you know what I'm saying? She was like real loyal, like real like kind of like, you know,
Solid.
Yeah, she was solid. Like, that's a good word for her. Like, she was like, you know, like, yo, look, this is how I would be if I was, you know what I mean? And this is what this is how I am, you know what I mean? I was like, you know what I mean? So, you know, she just intrigued me, you know what I'm saying? And we just wound up hitting it off.
Dope.
Wow.
That's dope.
That's what's
Dope.
Thanks to social media.
Good old Mark Zuckerberg.
Speaking of social
And
media,
aunt, and auntie. You can't forget auntie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Auntie.
One
Shout out
time
to
we gave
auntie.
that whole
Shit.
situation.
Facts.
She's the plug.
Oh, God bless. God
Thank you,
bless.
thank you, man. Yeah, she
Right.
passed away
God
a few
bless.
years after that.
so speaking of social media, your adjustment coming home. Because none of this was there, I think, when you went in, right?
Yo, shorty, you keep coming around like you want something. You gonna fuck around and get it one day. Who your man?
Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Get over here. I ain't got time to be stressing no bitch.